Alright, so I thought I'd make a video about me buying some tools off of Temu. Now, I know everybody says that Temu is a bad, controversial place to buy anything, including tools. So I thought I'd make a video on my set that I bought, which is a complete set of ratcheting, wrenching, swivel head tools. So here's what I got. It came in this little yellow case thingy. So here's what I got. It goes all the way from 6 to 22, skipping 21. But I've seen that the majority of them are like that they skip the 21 size. So if we get one right here, 15, that don't sound too bad. It just says chrome vanadium. It's just like the ones that I got from Pittsburgh, like the same feeling. And if I take one of the Pittsburgh 15s out and the one from the Temu one, you know, obviously it looks a little bit different. This is the Pittsburgh, this is the Temu. Now it seems like the Pittsburgh has a little bit more thickness to it than the Temu one. The Pittsburgh sounds good, and the Temu, the weight on these doesn't feel too bad. You know, they feel pretty sturdy. They feel like decently built. They don't feel too cheap. As far as like the sets that I've owned, which is only the Pittsburgh set, which only came with like set of 6 ratchets maybe. So we got a 10 right here, and we're gonna be using it to tighten this up. I think it's this way. Oh, that's loosening, but you get the idea. It's loosening up. I wouldn't say how long these would last because, I mean, I just got it, but they should hold up for a good amount of time before they start breaking or start failing. I'm kind of getting the idea to just dump them in used oil, and especially right here on the ratcheting part, just to, you know, make them last a little bit longer. But, you know, it's just an idea. I would not treat these any of these differently than I would if I was to get like a nice set versus a cheap set. Like they're tools, and I'm going to use them to their fullest extent to however much I need. If I need to, you know, get something loose with a 19, you know, I would use that the way it's supposed to be used. I'm not going to go really easy on it, you know, just because it's cheaper than a snap-on set that I were to get. It's not going to be treated differently. I'm going to use both the same way. If one breaks, oh well. These don't really come with a warranty, you know, as most things from Temu wouldn't. You can return it if something is damaged in the shipping. I think up to 30 days. I'm not sure. But I got this whole set for $29, something like that. I posted a picture up here. It was supposed to cost like $45 to $50 something dollars. But the only reason why I got it at such a low price is because they didn't send me a couple of tools that I wanted to get. It was some welder's pliers and something else I forgot. Once those didn't come, they told me that, hey, these didn't show up, so we're going to send you like a $5 Temu credit thing going on. So that happened like 2 times. When that happened, I didn't really use the credit like until like for something kind of low-key special I wanted. So I needed wrenches. I thought I'd use it for this set right here. And well, yeah, it ended up costing like $29. And on top of that, they sometimes give you a discount if you get something and you put it in the cart, they'll give you a discount over time. Like sometimes it happens within like a few minutes, sometimes it happens within the next day or the same day. But if you leave it in the cart, it's only for some things. Like it can't be for like everything, but it's only like for small stuff. And we got another socket set from Temu, which it's been like, which I've had for over a year. I think it's been like a year and a half or something. But I've had this set for a long time, and I've used it for a lot of cars, from my friends, from my coworkers, my own personal cars too, and they've held up just fine. If anything, they're just a little bit, well, let me show you. So here we are with this set. Now, this set looks very similar to like some Vivor cases and stuff, but without just the sticker or the labeling. And here they are. I'll show you the wall on how thick it is. So these are 6-point. And these are like a little scratchy, a little dusty. Some of these have oil in them because I've used these for drain plugs when we're taking out the drain plug. Like this one's pretty old, this 14. You see, it's all shiny and stuff. Now, some of these have accumulated a little bit of rust, and sometimes the numbering fades off of the sockets. Like this 19 right here. Yeah, it's got a little bit of surface rust. But I'm pretty sure, you know, again, if you were to like get these in a little bit of oil, you know, it won't have any surface rust. But you know, these have some weight to it. I can show you my Husky sockets that I have. It's a small set. And let's take this 14 right here, small 14. So you see the wall around it. Now let's look at the small 14 on the Temu. So same size, I think. Or I think the Husky's a little bigger. Yeah, I think the Husky's, or no, maybe the same size. No, the Husky's a little bigger. And here's the wall, so you can see for yourself. And these impact sockets from Temu are labeled as impact sockets. So yeah, these are all 3/8 sockets right here. Now they do come with adapters and such. Here's an adapter. It's from a 3/4 to a 1/2 inch. It's got 3 extensions. This one's for like a drive. I use these a lot. And it's also got this swivel knuckle here. Still works. Comes in handy. I did it in my spark plug video for the van. I've only paid like, I forgot how much, but I posted on the screen here of how much I paid for them. And I got them at a good price, and they've held up for over a year. So why not continue using them? I haven't had any issues with this, so why stop? Yeah, that's my socket set. I still use it to this day, and I will probably continue using it for a long time to come. Okay, so here is my next set. Okay, here are my apparently labeled as 3-ton jack stands with the Vivor brand. I've seen this brand all over Amazon. I got these from Temu, but I don't know, you know, if they, you know, come from the same factory or whatever. Little model number. Maximum loading bearing is 3 tons, you know, made in China. So these are labeled as 3 tons, okay? So, you know, it's got the little load plates right here. Here's the underside. I'll take this part off. These are the welds right here. They look nicely welded. And the funny thing is they have a pin. So I've used these a couple times, as you can see, you know, little scratch marks on top. And I really have an issue with them. I also let a friend borrow them to work on his car. He used them and he said they were fine. He had a Honda Accord 2016. Now, the only thing is, these are apparently rated as 3 tons. However, when I have some, what I kind of want to say real 3 tons from Harbor Freight, putting them next to each other, side by side, I kind of want to say these are built a little stronger. I mean, they got a hole here, a little bit of spacing right here. Well, I mean, you know, I guess I'll show you the maximum height. The Daytonas are a little bit taller. I know you probably can't tell, but it's true. The Daytonas are a little bit taller, just a little bit. I wouldn't rate these as 3 ton. I would kind of rate them by the way these feel as far as weight goes. I mean, the Daytona feels heavier by far. This one, it don't feel as heavy as a Daytona, but it's just like a few pounds lighter. It's a cheap jack stand. I got the funny thing is I got these two or the pair of the Temu jack stands for only $7. I was kind of blown away by it, and so I thought I'd just get them. It's $7 for 2 more jack stands, apparently rated at 3 ton. But for safety reasons, I would rather use these I would rather label them as 2 ton jack stands, not 3 tons. Yeah, I just like my Daytonas a little better. It's heavier, it feels stronger. They both have the safety pin, which is a good thing. I'm pretty sure, like, for one of these jack stands, for I guess one, it's still more expensive than getting a pair of these. These are only $7. Yeah, those are my Temu's tools. I haven't had an issue with them so far. I will say the socket set from Temu, I mean, it's lasted me over a year, and I'm really impressed with the socket set. So I'm still going to continue using these tools, but with extreme caution, especially the jack stands. So I'll let you know or make a little update if I have any more issues with them. So yeah, that's all I got. If you got any questions about anything in this video, let me know. And that's all I got. Peace.